Thank you. Give it up for Connor, who puts the psychotic giggle and slap and giggle. Hey. Yeah, I'm putting the slap in. I found out today, for the first time ever, that I'm quite tall. Thank you so much to the 16 people who told me. I had literally no idea. Yeah, who would have thought that Tony from Skins is so tall and also does stand-up comedy? His career is really spiraling. There were hints that I'm quite tall though, right? The main one being that all the clothes I own are made by labels either called Giraffe, TooTall.com, or my personal favorite, Sexy Dress for Trees. I'm 6'5", that has its challenges, right? I struggled a lot with coordination and balance when I was younger. But now, after a lot of training, I have become entirely self-centered. Thank you very much. It's worse if you have sex with me, right? My ex-boyfriend described the experiences with lots of limbs flopping about. Feels like folding in a pop-up tent, apparently. Have I been called the flailing man outside a car dealership? Yes, I have. Thank you, mother. There's one advantage of being tall. If I stand up on public transport, I can go on Grindr and open any picture I want. There's zero risk. Connor knows. I have another confession to make. Leo is not my real name. My real name is incredibly German and just not the vibe. Moritz Johannes Marr is my full German name, right? Got a full-bodied, somber, sober name, very good for my autobiography. Moritz Johannes Marr, looking for love in a public toilet. Yeah, but other than that, my full German name is a bit of a mouthful. That would also be accurate. Moritz is my first name. The name Moritz comes from St. Moritz, the posh ski resort in the Swiss mountains. Now, St. Moritz is also where I grew up. I don't have the most creative parents, I'm afraid. I'm just happy that I wasn't born in Cockfosters, but then that would have also been accurate. But St. Moritz is a strange little place, right? It's usually where super rich Germans and Russians, the whitest people on the planet, go to ski, hide naked in the snow, do buckets of cocaine, and then have very tall and pale children with the hotel staff. I also learned that St. Moritz the Saint is actually the saint of knives and knife crime. Right, when I learned that, I had to move to London immediately. Yeah, you also may have noticed I have a small German accent. Is it sexy? No, it is not. It is really, really not. I tried and worked really hard to lose my German accent because I think it sounds awful. It's like I want to draft you all into the Wehrmacht. But yeah, it's sort of lingering around, just like the feeling of guilt about the fact that my granddad lives in Argentina now. My answer to the question, what would I do to baby Hitler? I would teach him how to paint. If he gets into art school, it's fine. Yes, but I grew up in Switzerland, which is not Sweden. I know, very confusing. Neither of the places have been colonized by you guys. How would you know? But Sweden has very nice things like ABBA and IKEA. While Switzerland has rich people, assisted suicide, and zero inheritance tax. It's the perfect scheme. What Switzerland also loves, beside euthanasia, is sitting on a fence, right? Try and get an opinion out of a Swiss person? Impossible. Were the Nazis good or bad? I don't know. How much gold do they have? It's a little history joke for you there. Usually splits through, not because it's particularly offensive, more because of the state of the British education system. Yes, you're welcome. Switzerland has no position on anything. I did not adopt this, because my favourite position is gagged doggy style surrounded by 7 hairy men. Yes, I am a gay man. Gay men were formerly known as... Good, there was a test you passed. It was close there in the middle, but you passed. It's always good to check. Happy, very belated Pride. Have a good evening. Thank you very much.